I think they have a chance. They are, as long as they continue to overcome the mistakes that they make, because they make a lot of them during the game, but they are good about rebounding. Um, and their defense keep playing and they keep running Zeke, then I think they have just as good a chance as anybody else. Um, and they feel confident about what they're doing, so that also helps. So, um, yeah, they're a scary team to play. If you're opposing team, they're scary because Zeke can take over at any moment.
And has done so.
Yeah, yeah, he is. That's even though he looks like an Ewok, he is. He is a bad boy.
He's definitely from a different breed. Definitely.
And it's funny because Chris Arnold said that he acknowledges that he knows that he looks like a Ewok.
Well, I think Zeke purposed in himself to be the subject of tabloids when he first came to Dallas. Because if you remember, there was a lot of chatter about his choice of what's the word I would use?
The girls he like?
Does he like girls?
Well,
Well, no, I was referring to his
attire.
His attire, yeah, or lack thereof, because most men don't wear cutoff shirts like that.
Yeah,
That's definitely different, something different.
He gets very eccentric.
And doesn't like to shave or cut his hair. Doesn't like to be groomed. But hey, if that's what you like, ladies and gentlemen, you go ahead. And I know he's on Twitter, and I know that he responds to Twitter. And I hear that Twitter is the new DM. That's where everything is popping now, is Twitter. Not so much on the Snapchat or the Instagram, but it's all on Twitter. So get you some.
He tends to prefer blonde hair, blue eyes.
Okay.
I mean, to each his own.
And isn't that what got him in trouble? No, that wasn't what got him in trouble. That lawsuit last year.
Yeah, I think she was a brunette.
Yeah. Well, I think all blondes start off as a brunette.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's very few natural blondes, especially if you're of that African persuasion. Your blonde usually comes out of a bottle. Nothing wrong with bottled blondes, but So yeah, I saw Chris, Shavonda, and Mike. You all look like you all had a wonderful time Thursday.
Chris is always fun.
Yeah, yeah. I follow him on Twitter. You should follow him on Twitter. He says exactly what he's thinking.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think he puts any thought into what he's thinking, which is good.
Yep.
So yeah. So we've got that. We've got, and I think over the winter break, Slay announced that they're going to do a summer edition.
Yep.
So that's slated for May.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've already reserved my spot. So look for me to be slaying on the runway come May.
Cool.
Yep.
I think I'm still hosting.
Yeah, I think you should be. I think that should be like a locked-in kind of thing, kind of like Steve Harvey in the Miss Universe pageant.
He's locked in?
I'm sure he has a contract.
Yeah.
For X amount of years. I'm sure. I mean, that would just make perfect sense. But yeah. So that. And we also have coming up in 2 weeks, actually, after her soul left.
Yes.
So you can find out more information at www.iamroyaltyradio.com. It is slated for Saturday, January the 20th. You've got 2 show times, 3 p.m. I'm sorry, Sunday. Yeah. Sunday, January 20th. 2 show times, 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. It will be at the Uptown Theater in Grand Prairie, Texas, located at 130 East Main Street. And you can purchase your tickets and reserve your seats. We're also looking for vendors. And and all the information, or if you want to send a request for information to be sent to you, you can go ahead and log on to www.imroyaltyradio.com. Do we have a host yet for the show after her soul left?
No.
Not yet. So you never know who may fly in from Hollywood or Los Angeles or Atlanta.
That would be wonderful.
That would that would be hosting the show. Star-studded cast. You have Sherelle Banks, A.B. Scott, Jazzy Jabbar, Sierra Robinson, Karen Cumby, Kaylin Brody, and Rhonda Young. And this is actually a play. She is the winner of your screenwriters. Help me out here.
Oh, the playwright competition.
Playwright competition. That is coming up this year as well. And when is that?
March 9th.
March 9th.
Will be the second annual show.
March 9th is the second annual playwriters competition. And for more information on that, you can log on to www.imroyaltyradio.com. March 9th, and that will be at the Uptown Theater in Grand Prairie.
Yep.
Okay. And March 9th is a Sunday?
I think that's a Saturday. I need to double check the calendar, but the play is Sunday. Is on a Sunday.
But the competition, that date is definite.
Yeah, it's set. Okay. So we are, and for anyone interested, as you can see, the winner gets one of the prizes is the winner gets their own live produced show. So this is her show, March the 20th. Her two shows, March the 20th, is part of her winnings from being the best or selected the best from last year's competition.
And to be considered for this competition, what are the requirements?
They can email for all of the all of the rules of the competition, but basically it has to be an original piece written by you and not in current production or in previous production. So this would have to be something
never
seen. Yes. So even her presentation on the 20th, we've only seen 15 minutes of it, and so the finalists present 15 minutes live to a panel of judges and a live audience, and then the winner is selected from the best. And so the one thing about her submission and presentation was all the judges were unanimous in saying they wanted the 15 minutes made them want to see more. So
I'm still trying to get adjusted to the fact that I can see myself live on this monitor. You know what? And I've been in several radio studios here and around the country, and they don't even have this. And I'm talking about the big mainstream radio stations that a lot of people listen to. That they don't have this.
Yeah, I didn't want to turn the volume on because that'll throw you off.
But no, they don't have like this. I mean, if you want to see yourself, you have to go live. So this is amazing.
Yep.
We're definitely setting trends here at Iron Royalty Radio.
And you can see your producer.
Yes. So again, the playwright competition, the second annual playwright competition hosted by Mr. Ty Ford. Oh Lord. Hosted by Mr. Ty Ford and Poetic Wine is March 9th at Uptown Theater in Grand Prairie. For more information or to submit your material to be considered for this competition, simply visit www.imroyaltyradio.com, and all the information that you could need or ever want will be there. And again, if you haven't already done so, please go ahead and purchase your tickets for After Her Soul Left, Sunday, January 20th, 2019, 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. And again, you can visit www.imroyaltyradio.com for information on that.
Yep.
So, I think we will take a quick break, but do we have a link yet?
Yes, I tagged you on it. It should be on Facebook.
Okay, there we go. Gotcha. And I will be sharing that as well. All right. Well, stay tuned. I will be back just for a quick station identification. In the meantime, keep it locked here at www.imroyaltyradio.com. Let me guess who this is. Sakosia. And so we stay live during breaks too, right? We stay live. It just makes sense we go stay live. Gotcha.
I'm like the screen now. So they still.
Oh, you can do it. I just want to make sure so I know what to say, what not.
Oh,
How hard would it be to get the cast on the show? Or is that something somebody's already working on?
no, we should be able to get them. Check.
Well, we only got like 2 more Mondays.
Yeah, I can see.
No, actually, 1 more Monday.
Next week.
Yeah. Because the next Monday will be after.
Yeah.
I meant to text you and ask you about that. You know what else I want to do, Ty? I want to do it. I want to interview you for the book, but I want it to be pre-recorded.
Okay.
And then what do you think about like recording maybe 1 or 2 Mondays after the one? I can come a little bit early and then maybe record a show for a Monday where we can't broadcast live, so you already have it.
Sit on the edge of the bed so we can talk. Oh, I wanna feel your body grinding all over me. How fast can you take your clothes off? Oh,
That's a Kosia?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's cute. And she lives here in Dallas? That's not the one Hollywood had on his show, is it?
No, probably not the one you saw. She was on there, but he had two of them on the same day.
So it's is she finally gonna tell what's his name? Chris Arnold, Coach the Maverick.
Come back after this.
Yeah. And that was Dallas's own Akosia. Come over. Okay, look at that. Ooh, we fancy. You are tuned into the Ultimate Takeover with Lady J Slim exclusively on www.imroyaltyradio.com. And again, that was Akosia. Come over. Are you trying to send subliminal messages to people? Ty, you looking for somebody to come over?
That's a nice song if you're trying to do it, that's a nice song. She's talented. I like her.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, and she's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. All right, Akosia.
She made that was a really nice song.
Maybe she'll be at the after her soul left.
Yeah, we need to try to.
Maybe.
Yeah, we need to get her back in studio too.
So you want to bring Akosia a a singer into the Tony Braxton Heat Studio. Okay. I see what you're trying to do. Gotcha.
Everyone's welcome. That way she can see the greatness too.
And by
It may inspire
it might inspire Tony or Akosia.
Akosia.
Oh, okay.
All singers.
Oh.
You know, because Tony is a legend.
Oh, she's a legend.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you had to be gone away to be a legend.
Living legend.
Living legend.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. So Tony is a living legend. Interesting. On my way over, I was tuned in and stuck in traffic for over an hour. So I was station flipping, I guess you call it. And one station was was interviewing Shantae Moore. And I remember years ago, I got someone, when I was working at Buttons, one of my workers came and got me and said, "You have a special guest at the front door." And so I went to the door and she was hiding off in the corner. And lo and behold, it was Shantae Moore. She came in and she had dinner. I think she was, if I remember correctly, she was in town for the, it was a gala.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was, after the gala, she came on by and everything. And I think it was Soulful Sounds that was playing that night. And I just walked over and I said, "Don't feel like you have to, but you know, you are at home. So if you feel inclined and feel like you want to do so, you are more than welcome to grace our stage and our customers with a song." And she happily obliged and got up there and just tore it up with one of those Tina Marie numbers, like only she could, and it was amazing. So, yeah.
Yeah, I used to, when she first came out, I used to love her too.
Speaking of, Oscar's on. Hey, Oscar. Don't forget, Oscar, we also have our own dedicated YouTube channel. So you can search us and watch us live on YouTube as well. So you said you used to be?
Yeah, she used to be like in the top 5.
Oh, okay. And so where is her standing now?
Probably top 15.
Oh, so your plethora of women has expanded.
Yeah.
Greatly.
Well, she got married and all of that good stuff.
I don't think they're married anymore.
Yeah, it didn't last. That was.
Matter of fact, the gentleman she married, they were dating at the time, and I want to say he
Kenny?
was a actor.
Kenny?
Oh no, we're thinking of somebody totally different.
Kenny Lattimore?
Oh no. This was after Kenny.
Really? Oh yeah, I don't know.
Well, you know, Kenny comes to DFW quite a lot because he does a lot of work with Minnie's Pantry and with LaTerrace Whitfield. They've got some projects going on. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know he.
And our clothiers out there in Addison, Derek is like his official clothier. So whenever he's in town, he always goes by Derek's place and gets fitted. And picks out fabrics and stuff. So.
Yeah, I remember she was married to Kadeem Hardison.
Yes.
Dwayne Wayne.
Yes.
And then she married Kenny.
You know, I had a crush on Dwayne Wayne back in the day.
Really?
And then, you know, he came back with that Malcolm and Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah. Dwayne was cuter than Malcolm. Eddie was a mess. What is going on with Eddie right now?
Eddie Griffin?
Eddie Griffin, yeah. I haven't really heard much about him.
I don't know. I saw him in concert not a few.
I was going to say, would it have to have been?
Last year. It was last year sometime.
Okay.
He was on the George Lopez tour.
Gotcha.
Him and Sid, the night, because they came,
right.
Well, Sid came to
Afterwards.
Truth.
Yeah.
Eddie didn't come over there?
He did not.
Okay, yeah, because
You know, Eddie,
all of them, they all was on the same.
Eddie and, James have a real long standing friendship. We have someone at our door. You want me to go get him?
Okay, I'll go get him.
Okay. And that someone is our special guest. guess she was bitten by the traffic bug. So yeah. Um, I am still trying to get adjusted to this. Look at me, Mama. I made it. I'm big time. I am on an actual monitor. I can see myself live. My dream growing up is I wanted to be a newscaster. And so I guess I'm fulfilling my dream. I just don't have a green screen.
The green screen.
Yeah. Oh, you have to put your shoes on?
Yeah, I mean, she's not able to do it.
Oh, okay. Okay. But yeah, look, amazingly fabulous if I do say so myself. So yes, while Curry is making her way into the studio, again, I want to encourage you to go ahead and log on to www.IamRoyaltyRadio.com and purchase your tickets for After Her Soul Left, the stage play by Lakeisha Avery Stewart. It is Sunday, January 20th, 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. at the Uptown Theater in Grand Prairie, 130 East Main Street. And while you're there, if you happen to be someone that may be an author or a playwright or aspiring to be an author or playwright or just someone that likes putting pen to paper, the second annual playwright competition hosted by Ty Ford and Poetic Wine is March 9th, which will also be at Uptown Theater in Grand Prairie. You can make your submissions, or if you have any questions, visit www.IamRoyaltyRadio.com. And, okay. Live TV and messages are not friendly to each other. So hopefully Ty will figure out what it is that's going on the outside. But anyway, yes, we want to thank you for tuning in to the first show of the Ultimate Takeover for 2019. We did take 3 weeks off so that we could enjoy time with friends and family and the holidays. This was my official first holiday season off in 9 years. I've worked in the service industry for just that long, so this is what would have been my first holiday season off, and I spent it with family and friends and those close to me, and at home, getting prepared for the new year, and I spent it really kind of dialed back, kind of laid back. I spent the Christmas with family like I always do, and was home and in bed. I SUV perhaps.
Okay, tell us what you're looking for.
Okay.
I got scrubs.
Pardon me. As I send this text, again, this is not forgiving when you are live. So yeah, and I actually went to church on New Year's Eve. Brought New Year's Eve at church, old-fashioned what we call what service. My 12-year-old niece Madison texted me earlier that day and invited me, and I really had no plans. I had picked, went in and got a dress, got everything picked out with the intentions of going out and celebrating. But a lot of my friends did like I did. A lot of my friends stayed at home. And so I, at the last minute, got dressed and made my way to church. And it was refreshing and a good way to spend NYE. And so far, 1 week into January, and life and time has been good. I think my biggest task for the next week or so is taking down my Christmas trees. I put up 5 Christmas trees this year. I've got 3 in the living room, 1 in the kitchen, and 1 in my bedroom. And I don't know what compelled me to do that, but I did. And I kind of hate to see my Christmas trees go, but I need to make room because I've got some furniture that's getting delivered. And so I've got to make way for it. But I do follow this one person on Instagram. It's Turtle Creek Lane. and she is a phenomenal designer here locally in Highland Park. Actually, her and her family live on Turtle Creek Lane. And so she was showing options for people that can't find it within themselves to part with their Christmas tree, to turn their Christmas tree into a Valentine's tree. But I think, in my opinion, it looks best if you have an all-white tree. That way, the Valentine's colors, which is traditionally red and pink and violet and stuff, look nicer that way. And I do not yet have a white Christmas tree. I was gonna go and try to look for one after the new year when all the sales were going on, but I want me a gold, metallic gold Christmas tree. I've seen those, and I think those are just really cute. And I do have some friends, some New Orleanians, that turn their Christmas trees into a Mardi Gras tree. So apparently, Saturday the 5th is what New Orleanians call King's Day, and it is the official kickstart to the Mardi Gras season. And here she is, so I can stop trying to babble on. But yeah, so January 5th is the kickoff. It's King's Day. Hey, Dawn, how are you? How are you? Make yourself comfortable. And so it's the kickoff to Mardi Gras. And Mardi Gras is going to be phenomenal this year, at least here in DFW. The Crew of Orleans is hosting their fourth annual Mardi Gras ball at Centennial Hall. So, Ty, I was trying to stretch the time out and text and all this other stuff. So we need to get to a quick break. But keep it locked. When we come back, I will introduce you to my special guest, Curly Pierce. She has made it through the fire hydrant. Traffic was horrible. And I told Ty to be looking for a blonde-headed girl, so. You are tuned in to the Ultimate Takeover on IamRoyaltyRadio.com. Keep it locked. We will be right back. You know you always doing something. So you met Ty. You may or may not remember Ty. Ty used to come hang out at the store. Yeah. Curry was the one getting everybody drunk. Curry was the one that would buy. But Curry doesn't do anything normal. So you know how we just take a shot? Curry don't believe in taking one shot. She takes 3 shots at a time.
Oh wow.
So you have a green shot, a red shot, and a yellow shot. And each person gets one of each. And
Where
then
was
they
Okay.
designate one person to call out to order whether it's going to be green, red, yellow, however. And so you have to take to that order, and then the last person takes another shot.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You don't come on that side to go out anymore?
I live in Farmers Branch. Yeah. But there's no word. Well, I'm coming Sunday.
Okay, so it's hard to count.
Yeah.
You don't like do your part?
You know what? I do, but I don't know nobody there, so I wouldn't go.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, JR, I don't know if you know, he's bartending over there.
Yeah.
We've been going there watching the games or whatever, a couple of TV on for a couple of weeks.
I know how you are, but what they tell you, I'm going to just find another house. Ain't such a shitty.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been doing, basically, that's pretty much it in the highway. That's pretty much all.
But highway is mostly on Wednesdays.
Yeah, and Fridays. But
I'll definitely have it Friday.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, we miss a little.
And then that whole ice thing was very short.
I never even got to go over there.
Did you know I owned it for a little bit?
You did?
I did. Tom put everything in my name.
Oh, okay.
That's why they're closing him with jail. And the liquor license is right. Wow. They had all my information from Full House.
Right.
And I went to pay my taxes on my tax ID. I keep shopping at my wholesale price.
Right.
And that's when it came up. I said,
But you didn't know.
No. I said, that's why they're closing. He went to jail. to use my information. I opened up.
I thought you were saying like you let him.
Why would I let that fly? No, man.
I remember when I was going to full house, he had asked my mom like 20 games, and I called Big Daddy. And I texted him, I was like, oh, like, and
You could just ask me. I
I hadn't really got to know you yet, or whatever.
I'm glad you asked
That's
something.
when everybody started going on.
Yeah, yeah.
We got close. He was like, he was a nice person, he was really wise. And so the next week, after, so I called him back, I told my folks my turn, and he was going to
Right.
Well,
Well, if that's the case, you could have opened your own for $20,000. I mean, I'm just saying, if you had $20,000, you was
right.
and I wouldn't even work for you, so I could have got paid. Yeah, I learned the hard way.
Okay. Yeah.
Join a nice way, right? Now that I look back,
right,
so,
right. And then I heard like maybe 2 years ago he had to replace him when he was doing something over on Beltline, the place next to me, the Cafe Brazil, Red Jet.
Fusion.
Yeah. So then one of my girls who worked for me was a waitress over there. And then he was in the back kitchen. He was up in the
They want to kill me. Well, y'all had a lot to do Saturday, and I was supposed to come with Donna invited me. We back. And that was Stephanie Sally with Daydream. I'm still getting used to. I'm still getting used to. We big time now. We can see ourselves live. So, without further ado, we have Miss Curry Pierce here. Thank you for making our we honored today. And so we have our own dedicated YouTube channel, so you can watch us there and everything. But before we get into everything that you do, tell me about Curry, just Curry in general.
Okay. Well, I'm originally from New Orleans.
Okay.
I moved to Dallas in 2002. I graduated from Dillard University.
We figured that out. So I made you graduate from SMU.
That's okay. But I moved to Dallas in 2002. At the time, I only had one son. I worked in insurance for about 6 or 7 years. Back in 2008, when they had the recession, I was laid off at that time. And so a friend of mine had invited me to come and work for him. And he was starting his tax and insurance business. And I kind of helped him get off the ground and build up his clientele and help him open up other offices over a period of 2 years. And then I decided to venture out on my own, and I started my own company in 2010. And that was my very first office that I had that I still work out of on Lombardi. And then from there, I've opened up 2 offices and actually helping someone with a 4th office this year.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Well, congratulations on taking the leap of faith.
Yeah.
That's what we like to talk about here on the Ultimate Takeover, taking over and following your dreams and stuff. So was that something that you always wanted to do?
Actually, let me tell you, when I first moved out here, from New Orleans to Dallas, it's no secret that New Orleans doesn't have the best economy. So I came out here because jobs were kind of scarce even before Katrina. Mm-hmm. So I had 2 sisters that were living out here, and they were doing really well. So I came, and I actually got on with a company, a major insurance company, and I love that job. I really thought that I thought that I was going to end up retiring from that place. As soon as I started working there, I was getting promoted right away. I went into underwriting, went into claims, and I went around telling everybody how I had the best job. I was going to work my way up, and I was going to retire from that company. I had no clue, no thought that I would ever have my own business. And so when I lost my job there, I was really upset about it. And I thought like my life, I was like, this is not what I expected. I thought I was going to end my career here at this place. And I was like, what am I going to do? Because at the time,